Chlymidia infection is what we are going to look at today. Last time we talked about PID, and now let's look at chlamydia. Let's look at chlamydia infection. This affects 4.2% and 2.7% in men worldwide. You know, there is a Nigerian writer called Tony Achinyemi. He wrote a book called How to Retain and Regain Your Health. There is where he quoted and he said, we need more education than more medication. So please pay attention to this video. It might benefit you. If it doesn't, share it to your friend, to your relative, or to your partner. It might benefit them. Whenever you see such videos, please share, please like, tag people. You can always find them on my YouTube channel, Dr. Tendo Herbs Kampala, and all my social media platforms. Today we are looking at chlamydia infection. This is a sexually transmitted infection caused by a bacterium called Chlymidia trichomonatis. Most people affected with chlamydia infection show no symptoms. And if symptoms are to appear or might appear, they might appear after several weeks of infection. It is believed that the incubation period between exposure and to affect others can be to a period of 2 to 6 weeks. Okay, so we talked about chlamydia as the number one cause of PID, the pelvic inflammatory disease. Remember, we mentioned chlamydia and gonorrhea as the number one causes of PID. As I told you, we are fighting three things in marriage during this season, and we want to get rid of them and we live an infection-free marriage. There is a way it is good and enjoyable to live an infection-free marriage. Okay, so we are fighting candida, chlamydia, and PID. Those three things. Let's get knowledge about them and understand them. That is when we shall go ahead and treat them forever and live an infection-free marriage. Okay, so chlamydia can also occur in other areas, though this is a reproductive health or a sexual reproductive system, a reproductive system infection, but it can occur in other areas as well, besides the genitals. It can occur in the anus, in the eyes, in the throat, and in the lymph nodes. You will find that repeated chlamydia infection of the eyes that go without treatment can result into trachoma, which is the number one cause of blindness worldwide in the developing world. Trachoma. It can result into untreated chlamydia that has affected the eyes. Okay? Chlamydia can also be passed on, not sexually alone. It can be passed on from an infected mother to the baby during childbirth. It can also be infected that way, not only sexually. So if we go ahead, I want us to briefly look at the signs and symptoms of chlamydia in men and women. Number one, vaginal discharge with a bad smell. Do you feel that smell that has been on for several weeks and months and years? That could be an indication of chlamydia. You would be battling with that. Then burning feeling during urination. That burning fire burning cessation can be a symptom or a sign of chlamydia. Then there is cloudy urine, cloudy urine and bleeding between periods can also be a sign of chlamydia. Then there is painful sexual intercourse in women. Some women experience pain just after having intercourse with their partner. That could be a sign of chlamydia. Then there is a whitish discharge with urination. You can go to urinate and you find yourself passing out a whitish discharge with urine. That could be a sign of chlamydia. There is abdominal pain and pelvic pain. That is always on and off, or on and off, and other untreated infections or undisappearing infections. You might treat infections every now and then, year in, year out. You might find out that you are battling with chlamydia, that you haven't given the right treatment. Then men can get a whitish discharge from their reproductive organ. Men can get a whitish discharge as well, a porridge-like, a milk-like discharge from their organ. That could be chlamydia you are battling with. Then there is rectal discharge in men, can also be a sign. Then there is testicular tenderness and pain. That pain in the tests that is uncomfortable every now and then could be a sign of chlamydia. Then there is urethral itching, can also be a sign of chlamydia. Prevention. This is how you're going to prevent chlamydia. Not having sex, use of condoms, and having sex with only safe partners. Those three things might be the only means you're to take to prevent your body from getting chlamydia. So my name is Tendo from Tendo Organic Pharmacy. Follow me on all my social media platforms. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Download my app from Google Play Store. It is called Dr. Tendo Kampala. Search it and download it. We have locations in Gayaza. We are located in Gayaza. We have stations in Gayaza, Equatorial Mall, and Anet Plaza below the Audi Taxi Park. You can always reach my WhatsApp for more inquiries, or you can always give me a call. We always offer free consultation on everything. So that is all I had for chlamydia today. Let's meet next week in our other video. That will be good and educative. We had a video about PID. Today we've had a video about chlamydia, and next week we shall have a video about candida. So please, all these other videos that you've not watched, please go to my YouTube channel. It is Dr. Tendo Herbs Kampala. Search for it, subscribe. All videos are there. Thank you so much. We'll keep in touch. Thank you for using